Well, here we are. We're back at the property now. It's about a month and a half later, 2 months later maybe, from when I was doing all that cutting and that. And we just had a big blizzard last night, and not a big blizzard, but 30 centimeters of snow, which is nothing really. It's a little puffy, so we got our snowshoes on there, you can see, and I'm just gonna show you what we've done here. So that driveway that I was talking about before is down this way. Turns out part of it is at the edge of the property, and it was quite a bit of mud. It was like a good 1.5 feet of just clay mud. So rather than mess with that, I decided to put in another driveway, a better driveway in a better location, a little higher here. And it's really only like 30 feet up from down there. So in the past 2 months I've cleared all this, and I've cut out all the dead standing trees in here and just cleaned it up a little bit. And we'll just go back, we'll show you what it looks like here. So coming in here is all my piles of wood. They're all buried now, but I cut about 4, maybe 5 cord of wood. Jody tagged all the trees. These are there's ash everywhere, and we've got some beech and tons of oak. Not a lot of maple, but a little bit. And it's pretty much a typical Eastern Canadian mixed forest. You know, lots of spruce and balsam fir. But quite a bit of oak around here. I'm really surprised. There's a lot of little oaks. Unfortunately, these little guys, I'm going to try and dig these up. They're right in the middle of the driveway. Rather than kill them, I'll dig them up and maybe give them to a friend. I had cut a little turnaround here, so you know, when you're like in a typical suburban driveway, you might want a spot where you can back out, you know, back into there and park. And there's a little pond that somebody dug over here. It's all frozen over now and buried, but just a little water hole that somebody had put in. And like I say, that other driveway is along this end of the property. So there's a little pond over there. You can't really make it out, but it's like a 20 foot square swimming hole. We've got some hemlock here. Lovely trees. I love hemlock. They're beautiful. And so the property now, it splits off a little bit. This was all forest before, but it's all clear now. So I'm leaving little islands of wild here and there, but there'll be trails, and basically just thinning it and cleaning it out a little bit up top here so you can work with it. Comes Jody, got her snowshoes going. And it's an absolutely beautiful day today. It's been super cold. Minus 20 Celsius in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. It's been pretty much double-digit negative temperatures. So down around the corner here, this will be our little walk-through trail. I have this little pop-up trailer that we just use it as a home base, place to make a tea and have a lunch. Right after we bought the property, we come here every weekend and camp out. It's pretty cool. How are you now?
Better.
So we come to clean the snow off that thing so it doesn't collapse. I know I should put it down, but it's nice to have a place to go when you're back here. Let's just show you. This was fairly open here before, but it was quite a bit of trees. This was all treed. So you can see now where I've thinned out this one area where I want the view. You can see the farm field down below quite well now, and there's always deer down there. You can make out the river over here, winds down and around right by that field there. Got my little solar generator going there. It's all buried. The camper's going to be right here, so I still got a little more clearing along this way here. Nothing of any value in there. It's mostly poplar. There's quite a bit of pine popping up here, so I left all that. So I'll have myself a little pine grove. that's the way out. So the driveway will come in behind the camper, and you won't see no cars when they're parked behind there. And right here will be a little bit of grass and little overlook. I'm thinking of building a deck right out over this, and maybe even a little tree fort over there or something crazy. And way down that end of the property is where I'm going to put any like a blacksmith shop or something, and it'll also have a view of this. And what I'm thinking of doing this time, I'm going to have myself a little workshop, but I'm going to have like a sort of an open out, you know how I like to do my work outdoors. A lot of my blacksmithing's been outdoors. I'm going to have like just a roof, like an overhang kind of thing. And I did get those bellows. They're buried in the snow right now. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get them dug up. But I did get those bellows, and you're going to love these things, man. They're in really good shape. Probably not good that they're buried in the snow, but I had a lot going on lately. I really didn't have nowhere to put them, so they'll be fine. But we'll have an outdoor blacksmith shop, and we'll get back to doing some blacksmith videos. And one day when it's a little warmer here, we'll set up and we'll do a little tinkering. I know you guys have been wanting some more forging and stuff, but if you know my story here, you can understand why that's not happening. A little busy, you got to make a house first, you know, a place to do your thing, right? So anyway, we'll get back to you soon on that. I'm just here. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day. It might be a little more after this, but we'll see. Bye.